everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is your instructor Joy. A subscriber was wondering whether we could or how we could protect our ears. You know, it's violin is a beautiful instrument. It sings beautifully, makes beautiful sound, but unfortunately it's we're holding it right under our chin, very close to our ears. So it is, if you play really loud or really high, it can get really sharp and really loud to our ears. So sometimes, because it tends to be a little too loud, some of my students end up playing really always softly, which is not the best. Because remember, as a violinist, as a classical violinist especially, we don't have a microphone. This box and the bow is all we've got. So we have to know how to produce big, large sound as well as mellow and soft sound. So because it may sound too loud to your ears, try not to get softer. But what you could do is use simple earplugs or just protect your, just to reduce your sound to your ears, to protect your ears. So it is also common that a lot of violinists have a little, sometimes they lose a little hearing. Not that I want to scare you, but you do have to know how to take care of your hearing so that you can enjoy playing violin for a long, long time. I've tried many different ways of protecting my ears, and I practice really, really loud with a big sound. And also when I teach, my students play really loud, so sometimes I listen to loud violin playing 6-7 hours a day straight, very, very close by. So I had to do something about that, because if you don't protect your ears, you might get some headache and sometimes some problem with hearing too. When I tried the clinically custom-made earplug, I also tried a simple earplug that you can get any drugstore, and I also tried a simple Kleenex. And my favorite is a Kleenex, simple Kleenex. The reason being is when I was working in opera house, you know, a lot of my other colleagues had this clinically custom-made earplug, because in opera house the orchestra sits in a box and they were very closely sitting together, and sometimes you're right next to brass player and just very, very close to other player, and just too much sometimes. So a lot of musicians wear those earplugs that's custom made. That was okay, but I was having a hard time to keep it clean. It was not, it worked well, but I thought it was quite expensive and it was not a long-term solution for me. And then I tried just simple earplugs, just, you know, one of those sponge ones that you can get in a drugstore. That was a little strong, a little too much reduce of the sound, so I couldn't really hear while I'm practicing. However, when I just use simple Kleenex, you know, you just get it and you can just throw it away after you're done, which I liked it. Just make it just small one like that and then stuff your ear. I thought that was the best for several reasons. Number one, I can adjust how much reduction of the sound I like. If I want really softer sound, I can make a little denser ball, like making pressed and then put it. But if I just want to reduce tiny bit of sound, I just make it loose like that and stuff my ear. And then another good thing is I can throw it away and get clean one every time. So, I mean, it might be very personal, and you might have to try yourself and see what works best for you. But for me, Kleenex was the best way for many, many different ways. Yeah, and it's easy to get it. I mean, you can carry it, it's everywhere, so it might be the best way. But whatever you do, try not to compromise your playing, but rather try to keep getting better, bigger, and soft sound as well. But try to learn to protect yours as well. Yeah, I hope this was helpful. Happy practicing. Hope to see you again. Bye bye.